I'm back with this. First of all, I'm just gonna check. Check if there are results in the encapsulating thing. Yes, it does that. I don't know why it does that. Doesn't know hybrid vowel. Yes. This guy says we can't do one or the other, so why not do both? See the votes? 23 to 10. Now let's watch the video.
What's up guys, Evil Deer here, and today I wanted to go over what's happening in the Encapsulated Language project. This will not be a long video, but there are several proposals and interesting things that have happened in the community in the last day or so since I made the video. Now, we've had a few more members join. We're now up to 35 members. Woohoo! I didn't even do any advertising. Yay! And I'm a little bit curious. How did you guys find out about this project? Because I know I've spoken about it on Twitter and Facebook, but that's pretty much all I've done. So I am curious to find out how you people found out about this project, because maybe that would be a good source of finding more in the future when we do want to start mass advertising it. Now, the first proposal I want to talk about is this one here, where basically me, Evil Deer, acts as the gatekeeper. Now, that should say official proposals, for official proposals. Okay, so official draft. Let's just clarify this. So, draft proposal is an idea that you're seeking community feedback for. So let's say you have an idea for the phonology, and you're thinking, okay, no, there are no official proposals. There's nothing that's been officialized for the phonology yet. I have an idea. You basically scope out your idea, you write it out, you provide, why you think it's good, why we should adopt.
You see, in 41 minutes, we're gonna get our first official proposal.
This, etc., etc., and then you just label it draft proposal, whatever your idea is, phonology, and you post it to the subreddit. And then what happens is the community comes in and they check, is it in accordance with, our aim, with our ideals that we've created for this language community? 2, does it have enough information? 3, does it seem logical? 4, do they support it? And basically what you do with your draft proposals, you wait for feedback, and then people give you feedback. So it may be really good. They're like, yeah, I love this idea, and they just want to show support. Or it may be more like, love everything about it, but can we make a little change here and there because, this or that. So the draft proposal stage is just, I'm seeking feedback for my idea in order for me to formalize my idea. And once that person believes that they've got enough information, that their idea is formalized, then what I'm proposing is that they come to me and I act as the only person who can post official proposals. So what I do is I take that person's proposal and I do a last administrative check. I basically go, yes, nothing here is contradicting what we've already officially accepted as official proposals. There's enough information here. I understand it. If I can't understand it, and I'm like the lowest denominator in this community, then I'm pretty sure that most people probably won't understand it. Though if I'm the lowest denominator, maybe everyone else will and I won't. But anyway, the idea is that I look at it and I basically just make sure that it's up to scratch. And if it is, then I post it to the subreddit. This time, instead of draft proposal, it's an official proposal. That means people can actually start voting on it. And if the majority of people support your proposal, it becomes official. It's part of the language. It gets added to the Encapsulated Language documentation, and all future proposals need to be in accordance with your proposal. Unless, of course, they're planning to replace your proposal. Same process. Okay, so basically, I am looking for community support for me to act as the administrative role here. I've been here since the beginning. I instigated the project. I will be here until the end. So I figured I'm probably the best person for this until eventually we form a committee who can take over this role. May sound like a lot. Oh, they're going to form a community eventually. Yes, this is a serious project. This is not just something where we're just doing for fun on the side. This is a serious project, and a lot of people have already put in a lot of man hours into making interesting proposals.
There are a lot of languages that I've made. For example, one of My first is La Loica. I just got it from... This is my first language. Well, one of my first conlangs I made. It's called La Loica. Okay, back to the video.
That I believe will create a very unique language that could possibly change the world in some fashion. So anyway, just looking for your support here. Link in the description. Go vote for me or don't vote for me. It's up to you. Okay, now next is our logos. So this is a draft proposal with a vote. So basically we're looking for your feedback on which logo you think is the best for us at this stage. There's three possibilities, three iterations. Basically it looks like number 1 is winning at the moment, but number 3 is coming a close second. If you're particularly interested in one logo, just come here and vote, and then what we will do is whatever logo has the most votes at the end, we're going to put that as an official proposal to the community and say, do you want this logo or don't you? And if the community accepts it, it will become the official logo for our language and community. Again, it could always be, like, a new logo could always be voted as official in the future over the next 5 years. But let's get something happening right now, and it's a logo. It can be replaced if need be. And anyway, I think these logos look pretty cool. I don't know about you guys. Okay, so where are we at with the base 12 versus base 16 stage? Well,
I can show you this.
pretty much every single person in the community has voted. Look at this. We have 23 votes for base 12 and 10 votes for base 16 out of 35 members. So I'm pretty sure, because this ends in 21 hours, I'm pretty sure that this language
Now it ends with 40 minutes.
will be based on a base 12 system. Now, I say pretty sure because there has been a last-minute proposal for base 6. So this is what I think is going to happen.
Alright, that's 6.
Base 12 is going to become official, probably within the day. It will be the official base of the language. It will join the official documentation. It will probably be the first thing officialized for this language. But I see a lot of support now coming behind base 6. So in order to make sure that this is actually what the community wants, there will probably be another official vote between base 12 and base 6, probably within a few days. Just so that we can make sure we've covered all of our ground and everyone's actually happy that the community's had a fair vote and we've come to the best solution. So what I want you guys to do, especially if you've already voted for base 12 or base 16, is come check out the base 6 proposal and leave your feedback, why you think it's a good idea, why you think it's a bad idea, because that will tell me if there really is enough community support for this base 6 to have a vote. Because I do want to get this sorted. I want this done and dusted by next week, maximum. That way we can start working with phonology, numerals, and just start digging into the language a little bit more. Okay, and another interesting thing is we've had this phonology, so we've got a second draft proposal.
As you can, here. Three groups of, eh. Dude, don't you care about space 16? You'll forget it.
For a phonology. Remember I spoke about flame rates one a few videos ago. We now have a new one, and this one's interesting. So it basically builds on top of flame rates work. So this one also has the ability to recognize odd and even values, but it does it through vowels instead of through voiced and unvoiced consonants. It also is a phonology which is a lot.
I'm back. Hopefully, if you didn't see that. See what, you may ask? Exactly.
More simpler for most people. So it's more in line with, say, Esperanto style phonology, although there are some differences here and there. Now, I'm pointing this one out because this is a new proposal, and this person will obviously want community feedback. So again, there'll be a link in the description. Come in. I've already provided my feedback. There seems to be a little bit of feedback coming in now, so I think it's good. I would like, when it comes to the stage of us deciding on phonology, that there are several phonology proposals so that people actually have the ability to look at this from different perspectives, and then we can say, once we've voted on it, hey, at least we had multiple proposals. We didn't just go in with one and then just choose that one and then down the line be like, well, why did we do that? So here at least we have two now, which is really good. And if you have a proposal for phonology, this is a major aspect of the language, come drop your proposal, because I do want to see several proposals for this. One last thing, this is not related to what's happening in the community so much. Someone posted in one of the threads about what calendar system we should use this interesting bit of information about the Persian calendar. I did not even know that this existed. It's quite an interesting read, so I'll leave a link to that in the description. And
I'll just show it to you. You didn't leave a...
not even know that we should use this interesting bit of information about the Persian calendar. I did not even know that this existed.
The Persian solar. Iran. I think this is done. I'll edit this video.
It's quite an interesting read, so I'll leave a link to that in the description. Anyway, that's it for this video.
Okay, bye. First, I've got to edit this video.